Hello everyone, welcome to Students Point. This is 30th of January and we are going to see all of the important questions for the day. So let's begin. But if you want PDF and updates of all the videos, then you can join us on Telegram by writing the channel's name, Students Point. You can also follow us on Instagram by writing the username, The Students Point. And if you find the video useful, then don't hesitate to like the video and share the video with your friends and loved ones. Also don't forget to press the subscribe button and the bell icon to receive the notification at the earliest. Now here is the question for the day and everyone has to answer this question in the comment section. The question is, consider the following statements about Sigur Plateau. Sigur Plateau के बारे में दो statements दिए गए हैं. You have to tell that which of the following statement is correct and which is not. So let's see how many of you can answer it. Let's move ahead now. The first question. Patharu Ghat uprising happened in which state? तो पथारू घाट अपराइजिंग हुआ था in the state of Assam. So here A is the right answer. जलियांवाला बाग इंसिडेंट होने के 25 साल पहले ये अपराइजिंग हुआ था in the state of Assam और ये पथूरागढ़ एक स्मॉल विलेज है. कहाँ पे? तो आसाम के डारांग डिस्ट्रिक्ट में. ये हुआ था on 28th of January 1894. What happened in this uprising? See, the unarmed peasants were protesting against the increase in land revenue levied by colonial administration when the military opened fire. Why I have marked this red? Because in exam this is the pattern of question. They may ask you that what was the purpose of Pithoragarh or Pathura Ghat uprising, or they may ask you who were the targets or whom they were opposing in the Pathura Ghat uprising. So they were against the colonial administration as they have imposed higher land revenue. And while this meeting was ongoing or protest meeting was ongoing, Commissioner of Darang district, who was J.D. Anderson, he was the deputy commissioner, and Mr. Barrington, who was SP, and Mr. Remington, who was STO, they arrived at the venue of protest with full police force. And on the orders of Barrington, the police opened fire on the peaceful protesting gatherings. If you remember, it was on the orders of General Dyer that the police opened fire on the protesters in Jallianwala Bagh, while here in this case it was Barrington. Next question now. World Neglected Tropical Disease Day is observed on. तो वर्ल्ड नेग्लेक्टेड ट्रॉपिकल डिजीज डे ऑब्जर्व किया जाता है 30th of January. So here A is the right answer. And this year is in fact only the second edition of this day. It highlights the global community's commitment to end neglected tropical diseases. These neglected tropical diseases are caused by variety of pathogens. ये हो सकता है because of virus, bacteria, protozoa and parasitic worms like helminths. The diseases in this comes like dengue, rabies, blinding trachoma, Buruli ulcer, endemic treponema and leprosy, which is also called as Hansen disease. Very important to remember, leprosy also called as Hansen disease. Celebration of this day or observation of this day was originally announced by the Crown Prince Court of Abu Dhabi at the 2019 Reaching the Last Mile Forum, where hundreds of partners signed up to mark World Neglected Tropical Disease Day and demand action to face these entities and end this neglected tropical diseases. And 1 in 5 people around the world are affected by entities, out of which India is home to the world's largest absolute burden. Here absolute burden means in terms of number. In terms of number, India is home to world's largest entities of at least 11 of these major neglected tropical diseases. If you are preparing for UPSC or state PCS examinations, then you can join our batch. The fee for this batch is just Rs 2,499. Many of the students have already been enrolled into this batch and are preparing with us. The link for subscription to this course will be provided below in the comment section as well as in the description box of the video, and you can also choose to pay it in 2 installments. if you have some financial issues. So go soon and do enroll as soon as possible. Also, after subscribing to this course, you have to send your confirmation here at this email ID pointstudent2020@gmail.com. Next question now. Which year has been declared as the Indo-French Year of Environment? So it is year 2021. So here B is the right answer. Union Minister for Environment and French Minister for Ecological Transition launched Indo-French Year of Environment. The objective is to strengthen Indo-French cooperation in sustainable development, increase the effectiveness of actions in favor of global environment protection, and give them greater visibility. The Indo-French Year of Environment over the period of 2021-2022 would be based on 5 main themes. What are these 5 main themes? They include environmental protection, climate change, biodiversity conservation, sustainable urban development, and the development of renewable energy and energy efficiency. Next question now. Consider the following statements about Yerawada Central Prison. See, Yerawada Central Prison is the largest jail in the state of Karnataka. No, this is wrong. Yerawada Central Prison is the largest jail in the state of Maharashtra, not in Karnataka. So here first is wrong, and it was constructed in the year of 1866, years back before the birth of Gandhi. So here this is right and first is wrong. So A is the right answer. Yerawada Central Prison is the largest jail in the state of Maharashtra. It was in this jail that Mahatma Gandhi was imprisoned for 3 times. That was from March 1922 to February 1924, and from January 1932 to May 1933, and for 3 days in August 1933 again. The cell where Mahatma Gandhi was lost is called as Gandhi Yard, which is also the place where the historic Pune Pact between Gandhi and Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar was signed. तो याद रखें, ये पूना पैक्ट was also signed in this jail. Why it was in news now? Because recently the prison department of Maharashtra launched its jail tourism initiative, starting with more than 150-year-old Yerawada Central Prison in Pune. Next question now. Axiom Mission 1, in short called as AX-1 flight, is related to, very important question, पूछ सकते हैं आपको, Axiom Mission 1 फ्लाइट किस चीज़ से रिलेटेड है. ऑप्शंस ध्यान से पढ़ें. ऑप्शंस क्वेश्चन से ज़्यादा ऑप्शन बहुत ज़्यादा कंफ्यूजिंग हो जाते हैं. क्वेश्चन बहुत बार ऐसा होगा कि क्वेश्चन देखने के बाद आपको आंसर बहुत हद तक रियलाइज़ हो जाए, बट आफ्टर रीडिंग दी ऑप्शंस यू विल गेट कन्फ्यूज्ड. और यहाँ पे तो मैं डायरेक्ट आंसर बता देता हूँ, बट इन एग्ज़ाम यू हैव टू रीड ऑल दी ऑप्शंस. वहाँ पे तो कोई आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी हो, कोई ऐसा ऑप्शन होगा नहीं. स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम बिगनिंग and till the end you have to read all the options, then only you can reach to a logical conclusion. और उसमें ऑप्शंस पढ़ने के बाद चांसेस होंगे जहाँ पे आप कंफ्यूज हो जाओ. इसलिए मैं वीडियोस में भी आपको सजेस्ट करूँगा दैट जहाँ भी आपको ऐसा फील हो कि ये क्वेश्चन थोड़ा ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, वहाँ पे वीडियो को पॉज करें एंड ट्राई टू रीड दी ऑप्शंस फर्स्ट एंड देन लिसन टू दी आंसर्स. अर्लियर मैं वैसे ही करता था. आई यूज्ड टू रीड ऑल दी ऑप्शंस, then I used to tell the answer, but that takes a lot of time, and many students said that sir please only give the answers, and that is more accurate way of studying, at least in the video. But still I will suggest everyone that whenever the question is important, just pause the video for a while and read the options first and then listen the answer. So till now I hope everyone has read the options. So the answer of this question is taking private citizens to space. So here C is the right answer. Why it was in news? See, it was in news because a former Israeli fighter pilot who was an American technology entrepreneur and a Canadian investor will be part of the crew of first entirely private orbital space mission. The 3 men are paying each of $55 million to fly aboard a SpaceX rocket for an 8-day visit to the International Space Station. इंटरनेशनल स्पेस स्टेशन जो कि अराउंड 400 किलोमीटर के हाइट पे हमेशा ऑर्बिट करता है अराउंड द अर्थ। और ये 3 आदमी जा रहे हैं और तीनों ने अलग अलग $55 मिलियन ईच पे किया है। वो 3 कौन कौन है? ही इज़ लैरी कॉनर, ही वॉज पायलट एंड एक्टिविस्ट इन्वेस्टर। दूसरे हैं मार्क पैथी, he is Mark Pathy. Mark Pathy, he was also a investor and philanthropist. And then the third one is Ayrton Stibe. He was also impact investor and philanthropist. So these 3 are going, and Michael Lopez, he will lead this mission. The name of him is Michael Lopez Algeria. See, the Axiom mission flight is being arranged under the commercial arrangement with NASA. The mission will be led by NASA astronaut Michael Lopez Algeria, who now works for Axiom Space. Next question now. पेरिस कन्वेंशन के बारे में गिवन स्टेटमेंट्स को कंसिडर करना है। लेट्स सी। पेरिस कन्वेंशन अप्लाइज टू इंडस्ट्रियल प्रॉपर्टी इंक्लूडिंग पेटेंट्स, ट्रेडमार्क्स, इंडस्ट्रियल डिजाइंस, यूटिलिटी मॉडल्स, सर्विस मार्क्स, trade names, geographical indications, and the repression of unfair competition. So this is correct. It applies on all these vast kind of products which include industrial designs, utility models, service marks, trade names, geographical indications, which you in short called as GI tags in India, and then repression of unfair competition. And it was adopted in the year of 1883. This is also correct. So here both of these options are correct. So C is the correct answer. Why it was in news? See, recently Pakistan has received geographical indication tag for its basmati rice under its Geographical Indication Act 2020. तो जिस तरह से इंडिया में GI टैग एक्ट है, उसी तरह से पाकिस्तान ने भी ऐसा ही एक्ट अपने देश में इनैक्ट किया है इन द ईयर 2020. और एंड अंडर दिस एक्ट पाकिस्तान हैज़ गिवन बासमती राइस a GI tag for its own country. इसका इफेक्ट क्या होगा? See, the GI tag would strengthen Pakistan's case in European Union as Pakistan is fighting a case in European Union against India's move to get basmati rice as its product. See, European Union में 2019 से एक केस चल रहा है जिसमें India claims that basmati rice is solely or should be given solely as India's product or should be recognized as India's product. वहीं पाकिस्तान क्लेम करता है दैट बासमती राइस हैज़ बिन अ हेरिटेज फॉर बोथ इंडिया एंड पाकिस्तान, सो इट शुड नॉट बी गिवन डायरेक्टली टू इंडिया. आई सेड इंडिया हैज़ क्लेम्ड दैट द रीजन प्रोड्यूसिंग बासमती राइस कम्स अंडर द इंडो-गैंगेटिक प्लेन्स. सो पाकिस्तान हैज़ डन दिस मूव or has ascertained basmati rice at GI tag for its country because international laws require that before applying for registration of any product in the international market, it has to be protected under geographical indication laws of that country. तो ये एक्चुअली प्री कंडीशन है. किसी प्रोडक्ट को अगर इंटरनेशनल लॉज के अंदर रिकॉग्नाइज करना है तो उसके पहले आपको डोमेस्टिक लॉज के अंदर उसे जोग्राफिकल इंडिकेशन टैग देना होगा. और पाकिस्तान ने इस लॉ को इनैक्ट किया था ओनली इन मार्च 2020 विच गिव इट राइट टू अपोज इंडियन एप्लीकेशन फॉर रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑफ बासमती राइस exclusive rights. If you have found the video useful till now, then don't hesitate to like the video and share the video with your friends and loved ones. Next question now. Kala Utsav National Competition was launched in the year 2015 itself. Kala Utsav 2020 was launched online on 10th of January 2021 through a digital platform. The indigenous toys and games segment was introduced in Kala Utsav 2020, and this competition was started in 2015 itself. What is the objective of this? Its objective is to promote arts in education by nurturing and showcasing the artistic talents of school students. Children with special needs too will have the opportunity to display their talents. This initiative is an initiative of Department of School Education and Literacy, which comes under Ministry of HRD, which now is called as Ministry of Education. So I hope you have found the video useful. Don't hesitate to like the video and share the video with your friends and loved ones. Also, don't forget to press the subscribe button and the bell icon. We will meet again in the next video. Until then, stay safe and thanks for watching.